everybody, welcome to mi finquita. Today I want to talk to you about growing stations. I want to give you some tips. Hi Tito, hi Titina. I want to give you some tips on how to grow your plants during winter time, especially inside your house. The first three things you need to get is a shell. It could be one like this one, plastic one. I got this one at Walmart for $12. You're gonna buy some cells to plant your seeds, or you can also do it in pots, but especially for planting seeds, the best way is to do it in cells. I got extra ones from other plants that I bought before. You can collect them instead of throwing them away. You clean them and keep them, and you can reuse them. I have this for 2 years, like this type as well. I have this ones and this ones. Anyways, you can do that, and you can reuse it every year as needed. So gonna need your cells, the shell, and the lights. The lights are very important because since they're inside, that's gonna be act like your sun on your plants. I'm talking. Okay. The lights, if they are LED lights, they're the best lights that you can get. But if there are other lights that you're gonna buy, like all bulb lights, make sure that the lumens, which is the power of the light, are higher than 2100 lumens. Okay, and that's especially very important for your lights. So of course, you're gonna need your soil. Okay, I got this potting soil for starting seeds that I got at Lowe's for a very cheap price because it's winter time. There's a lot of specials right now. It's a good time to go and buy all your planting materials. And I got this one as well. But I have more that I got this past weekend at Lowe's because everything is in special because it's winter time. Okay, let's go to the next step. Okay, while I was getting ready for everything, I noticed I didn't have any labels for my plants. So what I did was I grabbed this plastic cup and I started cutting like this. I saw this in another video, and then I cut at the bottom, and I create my labels this way. Okay, so you do whatever you have to do in order to have your materials. So I marked already with the name of the plant that I'm gonna sow, and then that's what I did. So even though if you can find any of these materials, you can make whatever you have in order to plant your seeds. All right, at first when you plant your seed, you don't need to use any fertilizer on your seeds because the seed itself comes with enough nutrients to grow the plant for about 2 to 3 weeks, and after that, that's when you're going to start using fertilizers on your plants. Usually the best way to use fertilizer on your small plants are with soluble fertilizer. Let me show you. Like this one here. Okay, you use water, you read the instructions, and you add the correct amount of water to some parts of this soluble fertilizer, and that's what you add to your plants. That way they can absorb faster the nutrients. But when you plant outside, you can use any other fertilizer like this one, for example. Let me show you how it looks. But this fertilizer will need live bacteria to get, that's what it is. This fertilizer will take longer to get into your plant, so because it needs the microbiology life outside in the soil. So this is not recommended for your plants inside or your seedlings. All right, so let's make an example of planting. Okay, here this soil is already moist. it's better to moisten. I recommend to moisten your soil before put it in the cells. That's why it's easier, and you don't need to add water for the next 2 days approximately. And also when you bottom water your plants, that means adding the water from the bottom of the cell, like over here instead of on top of the plant. You avoid a lot of funguses and bacteria to grow on the surface of the cell. So you add the soil and you add some water to it. You mix it up, and that's when you add it to the cell. That's the way I like doing it, at least for planting seeds, for sowing seeds. Okay, so this one is already moist. So we're gonna add it to the cell. Very easy. And you're gonna have a little space. You're gonna leave a little space on the surface where you're gonna plant your seeds, and then you're gonna press it slightly down. You're gonna add your seed there, and then you're gonna put a little bit more soil on top of it. Let me do an example. For example, this is basil. I love basil. So let's plant. These are the seeds of basil. They're really small and black. Okay, so what I do is I put some of the seeds on top of the soil, the moist soil. Okay, and then we add a little bit more soil on top, and that's it, just a little bit, because they're very small seeds, and the smaller the seed, the less soil they need on top of them. That's good enough. And then I'm going to repeat the same step with every cell until I finish planting all my seeds, and I'll show you the distance that you need to leave between the light and the cells. Okay, here's the finished product. I got all my seeds planted. The light should be 2 to 4 inches apart from the cells. It is most important that your lights are close to the cells. If you take them too high before the plant grow, what's gonna happen is they're gonna grow and get leggy. So it is important that you gradually move the light up according to the growing of the plant. Okay? And there's Tito. Hey Tito! Also, I forgot to mention that you need to leave your lights on for 12 hours, at least for the first 2 to 3 weeks, until your plants set the first set of leaves. So as soon as your plants grow their first set of leaves, you can reduce the hours to maybe 8 to 10 or around 10 hours daily, and turn it off at night. Okay, you can also get a timer if you don't want to do it yourself, but I usually do it myself. That way I can check on the plants more regularly. Alright, last point of this video is getting your plants outside. Outside, they're gonna have to deal with the cold, the wind, the UV ray light from the sun. They're not used to any of that, so the transition have to be slowly. You need to take them outside, let's say for the first week, for about a week, 2 to 3 hours per day, and put them in the shade, or in a cloudy day you take them outside. But it have to be little by little until you plant them outside. In this case, I'm not gonna take them outside because it's really cold outside, there's snow, and I'm planning to leave them in here all the time and cut them and eat them, and they're gonna grow back. And I'll show you in future videos how that'll work, but it's really easy. So I hope this video gets to you and you try to do something like this in your basement or in any space that you have in your house. That way you can have fresh herbs and vegetables this season. Thank you for watching. Bye.